Hello everyone, my name is Mulutra Enoch and we are going to revise together Mathematics Paper 2 under Sequence and Series, Geometric Progression, the question that came in 2018, the paper that was written by the external candidate in 2018. The question reads, in a geometric progression, the third term is 2 over 9 and the fourth term is 2 over 27. Find the first term and the common ratio. So they are saying we calculate the first term and the common ratio. So one thing that you should bear in mind is that you have to know the formula for GP, that is Tn is equals to first term common ratio n minus 1, where this n is the number of term, this is the first term, also r, that is the common ratio. So we have been given to say that the third term, meaning where there is n, you are going to put 3, symbolizing third term, is equals to first term you don't know, common ratio, that is what we are looking for, and then there, that is 3 minus 1. So the third term we have been given to be 2 over 9 is equals to a r. So when you subtract 3 minus 1, you are going to obtain 2. So this one is your first equation, and then from there we have been given the fourth term. So fourth term, so n is equals to first term r n minus 1. So fourth term, it means that where there is n symbolizing the number of terms, you are going to put t4 is equals to first term r, that is 4 minus 1. So we have been given the fourth term to be 2 over 27 is equals to first term common ratio, and then when you subtract there 4 minus 1, you're going to obtain 3. So after that, this is equation what? Equation 2. So what you're going to do is that you're going to get equation 2 and equation 1, you solve them simultaneously. So what you're going to do is that you're going to write 2 over 27 is equals to first term r to power 3 over 2 over 9 is equals to a r to power 2. So from there, a and a goes, they are going to cancel each other. Here you are dividing. So one thing that you should bear in mind is that you're going to get that figure, which is 2 over 27. This symbolizing you are dividing, so you're going to put division symbol there. That is 2 over 9 is equals to, that is r to power 3 divide r to power 2. So after that, one thing that you should bear in mind is that now we have to simplify the values that are from this side. So you're going to write 2 over 27, and then you are going to change this sign to multiplication sign. So whenever you make a change, these numbers, they are going to swap each other. So that is times 9 over 2. They are going to reciprocate. So is equals to, there you have learned under the rules of indices where the bases are the same. So if there is a division symbol, what do you do to the power? You subtract. So that is r 3 minus what? 2. So from there, 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 2, 1 there. So there, it's 1 over what? 3. So 1 times 1 is 1 over 3 is equals to r. So the common ratio, therefore, common ratio is equals to 1 over 3. So we have calculated the what? The common ratio. Now we have to find the what? The first term. So from the equation that you have calculated, those two equations, what you are going to do is that pick any of your choice. The fact is that you're going to obtain the same value for first term. So I'm going to go with the first one, which is 2 over 9 is equals to first term. So common ratio I have calculated to be 1 over 3 to the power 2. So from there, what you're going to do, you're going to rewrite 2 over 9 is equals to there, that is 1 to power 2, which is 1. So a times 1, that is a, over, so 3 to power 2, that is 9, and then you cross multiply. So this is 9 times what? Times 9. So this is a times 9. So 9a is equals to 2 times 9. So you divide both sides by 9 over 9. So when you cancel there, you're going to remain with the a. So the value of the first term for this GP is 2. So those are the possible solutions. So you're going to write also therefore that is the first term is equals to what? To 2. So these are the possible solutions that we are supposed to be on 1. So we proceed to the next one. So the second question, they are saying the sum of the first 5 terms of the geometric progression. So we proceed. So there are two formulae on calculating the sum of the GP. So there is this one, sum of the GP is equals to first term 1 minus c r to power n over 1 minus c r. So this one is applicable when the common ratio is greater than what? 1. So in that case, if you find out to say that your common ratio is greater than 1, you can use this one. Now in a case where the common ratio is less than 1, then you are supposed to use this one. So that is Rn minus 1 over R minus 1. So this is where the common ratio is less than 1. So we found our common ratio to be 1 over 3. That simply means that when you divide 1 over 3 into 1, you are going to find that your common ratio is going to be less than 1. So we are going to abide to this one. So from there, you have been given the number of terms to be what? 5 is equals to first term we have calculated to be 2, and then our common ratio, that is 1 over 3 to power 5 minus c1. You close the brackets. From there, that is 1 over 3 minus 1. So this is paper 2. You are supposed to use a calculator. So from there, you multiply 2 times. So when you just simplify those values inside, you're going to obtain. So when you just simplify everything inside the brackets, you're going to obtain negative 0.995884773. So make sure you write all the whole numbers on your calculator, so that the final answer is slightly similar to the one that the marker is having. So and then when you simplify also the denominator, they are going to obtain negative 0.6666666 like that. And then from there you can simplify everything, and you're going to obtain your final answer to be, you're going to obtain 2.9876 5462. So from there, make sure your final answer is in 3 significant figures. So 1, 2, 3. So if the next number is above 5, get 1, you add to the next number, that is 2.99. So this is your final answer on the sum of 5 terms. So that is the required solution on the second one. So we proceed to the third one. The third one, they are saying we find the sum to infinity. So we proceed. So sum to infinity is calculated by this formula. So sum to infinity is equals to the first term over 1 minus the common ratio. So we have calculated the first term to be, so sum to infinity is equals to first term, it was 2 over 1 minus 1 over 3. So from there we are going to simplify. So sum to infinity is equals to 2 over, so over 1 there, so the common denominator there, I'm dealing with the denominator there, so that is over 3. So 1 into that is 3. 3 times that is 3 over 1. 3 minus 1 I mean. And then from there sum to infinity is equals to 2 divide, so when you subtract there you're going to remain with 2 over 3. And then from there sum to infinity, you're going to introduce multiplication, that is 2 times where these numbers they're going to reciprocate. So when they reciprocate, you're going to obtain 3 over 2. So there 1, there 1. So your final answer for the sum to infinity is equals to 3. So this is the final answer. So those are the possible solutions. So please don't forget to share, also subscribe, so that whenever I post the new video you are able to watch. So we proceed to the next question. So the next question is coming from 2018, the paper that was written by the internal candidate. So the question reads, the first 3 terms of the geometric progression are k plus 4, k and 2k minus 15, where k is a positive constant. Find the value of k. So we start. So we have been given 3 consecutive terms. So the first term is k plus 4, k, and the third term that is 2k minus 15. So from there what you are going to do, we are being asked to calculate the value of what? Of k. So you and I, we know that the formula for calculating this thing, or common ratio, that is T2 over T1 is equals to T3 over T2. So this expression or this formula is coming from the formula for calculating the common ratio. So from there, this is our first term, second term, third term, third term. So the second term, that is k, so we're going to substitute in the formula, and then first term, that is k plus 4, is equals to third term 2k minus 15 over k, the second term. So from here what you're going to do, you're going to cross multiply. So k times k, that is k square, is equals to k plus 4 multiplied by 2k minus 15. From there, that is k square is equals to, these all values in the bracket, they are going to be multiplied with everything there. So it's k, open brackets, 2k minus 15. Also this is positive 4, open brackets, 2k minus 15. So that is k square is equals to k times 2k, you're going to obtain 2k square minus k times negative 15 is negative 15k, and then from there that is 4 times 2k, which is positive 8k, and then 4 positive 4 times negative 15, so that is negative something. So 4 times 5, that is 20. You write 0 carry 2. 4 times 1, that is 4 plus 2, so that is 6 means 60. So from there what you're going to do, just the matter of correction of what, like terms. So at this moment, let's first simplify these two. So that is k square is equals to 2k square, and then when you simplify that, negative 15 plus 8k, you're going to obtain negative 7k minus 60. So at this moment of time, what we are going to do is that I'm going to bring that value this side, that is 2k square. This is positive k square, so it will become negative k square minus 7k minus 60 is equals to 0. So that is when you subtract 2k square minus k square, you're going to obtain k square minus 7k minus 60 is equals to 0. So now if you see, this expression is what we call the quadratic expression, meaning you're going to use the quadratic formula to find the value of what, k. So where that is k is equals to negative b, positive or negative square root of b minus 4ac, so over 2a, where the value of a is the coefficient of k square, and then the value of b is the coefficient of k, and then c, that is just the constant, negative 60. So you can do data, you say data on the other side. So a, that is the coefficient of k square, which is 1, and then b, that is coefficient of k, which is negative 7, and then c, that is the constant, which is negative what, 60. So there you can start now substituting in the formula. So that is k is equals to the value for b, there is negative, you open the bracket, that is negative 7, positive or negative square root of negative 7 there minus 4 times the value of a, that is 1, c negative 60 over 2 times what, 1. So we have to move step by step so that you don't make mistakes. So from there what you are going to do, you are going to multiply negative times negative, that is positive 7, then square root of 7, that is negative 7, that is 49. So negative times negative, it's positive. So when you multiply 4 times 60, you're going to obtain, so you are going to obtain 240. So 240 there over 2. So there, that is k is equals to positive 7. So square root of the addition of everything inside the brackets, that is 49. So we are going to obtain 289. So over what? Over 2. So from there, that is 7, positive or negative. So when you do the square root of that number, you're going to obtain 17 over what? Over 2. So meaning you're going to obtain two values. So you're going to write k, I mean a there, that is k is equals to 7 plus that positive there plus 17 over 2, or that is k is equals to 7 minus this negative there, so minus 17 over what? Over 2. So when you simplify the thing there, so here that is 24 over what? Over 2. So k is equals to 1 into 2 into 2, 1. There 2. So the value is the value of k is 12. So you also have to show this part. So k is equals to, so when you subtract it there, you're going to obtain negative 7, negative 10 over 2. So k is equals to negative 5. Now looking at in the question, they are saying we have to get, or the value of k is the positive constant, meaning this value, the one having negative, you see, rejected, meaning our correct answer is C, positive what? Positive 12, which is C, accepted. Yeah, so we move on to the next one. It means that you have all find the value of what? K. So the next question, they are saying list the first three terms of the progression. So what you are going to do is that you are going to rewrite that is k plus 4 comma k, that is 2k minus 15. So from there you're going to replace the value of what? K, the one that you have calculated to be 12, so that is 12 plus 4 comma 12 comma 2 times 12 minus 15. So when you add there, you are going to obtain, that is 16 comma 12 comma what? Comma 9. So these are the three consecutive terms, or the three terms of the GP. So we proceed. So the last one, they are saying calculate the sum to infinity. So like I said earlier, sum to infinity is calculated by this formula. Sum to infinity is equals to first term over 1 minus c common ratio. Now we have to find first term. So in this case, our first term is what? 16. And then common ratio, you can calculate, that is t2 over what? T3. T1 I mean. So this is T1, T2, T3. So your T2, that is 12. So common ratio, that is 12 over 16. So when you simplify there, you're going to remain with 0.75 as your common ratio. Now from there you can calculate. Just replace them in your formula. So sum to infinity is equals to the first term, that is 16 according to your data, 16 over 1 minus 0.75. So sum to infinity is equals to, when you subtract, so that is 16 over 0.25. So sum to infinity is equals to what? So when you divide 16, divide, that is 64 as your sum to infinity. So these are the possible solutions that we are supposed to be in that paper that they wrote. So please don't forget to subscribe, also like, also share, so that whenever I post the new video, you are able to watch. See you in the next topic of mathematics.